Test, test, test. All right, I think we got it up and going now. Hopefully Jordan's will work as well. All right, Jordan's got a little gain issues. We'll fix him up real quick, and then we'll be up and going.
I'll turn her down.
All right. Yeah, mine's a little. I'm gonna turn my gain down. Turn yours up a little. Scoreboard. Yeah, let me get this. Let me turn off this camera.
Need anything from me?
Good.
Okay, text me.
You bet. All right. That was the Fort. We're here at Fort Gibson. That was the Pocola lineup. Sorry, we're trying to get all our technical difficulties worked out. And here's your Dale lineup right now. Lane Witt coming out. Big senior. Dannon Lane. Another senior here. Faith Wright is a junior. Kinsey Gill, our other junior. And then our sophomore, Brooklyn. Rutledge. I think you have to just juice it up a little bit. Got you all the way up. Trying to. What is going on with that? Yeah, move your microphone up. Are you off? That's off. That's on. Just really low. All right, we're good. We're good to go here on the tip-off. What do we got to look out for, Jordan? Oh, good tip-off. Got Dale, and then a bad pass from Faith over to Kinsey. Turnover back to Pocola. So Pocola's got a little bit of size that we got to worry about, but not a ton of depth. That's good to know. Well, we got man-to-man defense right out of the gate, just like we've seen all year from Dale. They're doing a great job, and they got a 10-second call. So automatic turnover, got it right back after that little flub up with All right, looks like we are having the same kind of technical difficulties. We've got new headsets, but the microphone isn't working for some reason, so. Sure. Anyway, it's like a little foul there by Brooklyn. Her first, team first. Lady Pirates were working it in, never got it really going. Cola threw a little bit of half-court defense at them that was tough, but Lady Pirates back in their full-court man-to-man defense. They break it down the middle to the left. Pocola brings it back around to the left side, up top. All right, and then they do have some height outside, and they're swinging it around, looking for the interior, I think. But Dale is doing a great job of keeping them way pushed out. They don't want to shoot it out there, that's for sure. I've seen that big skip pass off the big girl's hands, out of bounds, Dale's ball. .639 first quarter, no score right now. Inbound to Lane Witt. She's bringing it up. Looks like a little 1-3-1 that we got to face against. They got some real length there. Going to struggle to get it past those girls, but once we break it, we may be in better shape. Over to Dannon. Big three. Got a tip on it, I think, and Pocola rebounds it. Drives it down the left side. Dribbles a little heavy. Gets double teamed. Kinsey Gill on the ball now. Up the right side. And Pocola's got it at the half court. Kinsey Gill got a hand on it. Almost got a steal. Bouncing around. Pocola recovers it on the half court. Brings back across. Double team into a double team, almost a pick by Elaine Witt, but she couldn't get up in there. Inside to Pocola, big girl. She turns, hits it, scores for the first score of the game. 2-0 Pocola. Down the left side of face, she cuts in. Pocola gets a hand on it, bounces around, and then the steal by 32. They're bringing it back up and get double team. We got a hand on it, but they broke that press and then have to reset. Tough defense. Bad pass. Dan and Lane gets a grab and brings down the right side. Picks up speed, tries to drive it, gets the foul on 23. That's the first team foul on Pocola and number 23's first foul as well. Dan and Lane will be at the line shooting 2, trying to tie us up. Shoots the first, and it's good. Right through the net. Pretty shot, no nerves from that senior. Second one, same thing. Here we go, 2-2. 5:35 left. Dale in their full court man press. Up and over, goes out of bounds off Pocola. Dale's ball. Faith will be bringing the ball in. Probably looking for Elaine Witt or maybe the corner of Dan and Lane. Nope, up to Elaine, reset. Against this long lead, 1-3-1 into Dannon. Looks at Faith, doesn't like it. Trap in the corner, back up to the top. Kinsey Gill over around to Faith. Over to Brooklyn, drives it, takes a little jumper shot, and it's good for 2 points. 4-2. That's the way to break that 1-3-1. Ball movement from side to side. Back into the full court man-to-man here. Dan and Lane on the ball. A lot of pressure. Double team, gets the pass off, cross court, and drives down cross court. Easy 2 points for Pocola. Going to have to recover quicker than that or get one of our hands in those passing lanes. They're just keeping the passes way up over our heads. These are very tall girls. Brooklyn drives it to the right. Pocola gets a hand on it and no good. Gets the recovery for the rebound. Brings it across the half court. And gets it down to the corner. Let me update your scores. Dale's 4-4 right now. Pocola's ball out of bounds. Pocola inbounds it to the big girl, 32. She's got it up top. Brings it around and resets it into her man-to-man. A lot of high pressure by Elaine Witt. Kinsey tries to get in the pass lane, doesn't quite get it. Recovers back, stops the drive, and they have to reset up to the top. Over to the left side. And into the high post area. Looking to score to the low post, but nothing there. Dale doing a good job keeping him out of the zone. Oh no, easy pass, and then a foul by Faith. Her first, I believe, our team's second. Cole will be shooting 2 from the line. First one's up and no good, off to the left. Second one up, no good again. Too heavy, and Brooklyn Rutledge gets the rebound, brings it up the right side. Resets it up to Faith at the top. Over to Atlanta in the corner for a 3. In and out, back to Pocola for the rebound, pushing hard up the right side. Dan Lane's got her stopped. Now they're looking to the middle with those streakers and nobody home. Dale did a good job getting back on defense on that one. Pushes it to the left, beats Elaine down the lane, and gets a little foul on the right side. She shot with the right hand, and Elaine Witt fell for it and kind of scraped the arm as it went up. 23 will be shooting 2. Elaine Witt's first foul, Dale's third team foul. First one's up and good. Second one's up and good. That was Scott that shot those free throws. Land brings it down. Looks to drive the middle. Gets a Euro step on her. One. Makes the bucket. That was a great job getting that up and around. Picked up a foul on number 0, Chitwood, their point guard, I believe. No, excuse me. This is a big down low. Lane knocks down the and one. Puts us ahead by 1. 7-6 Dale with 3:47 left in the first quarter. Back into the man press. Double team by Dannon, gets the scoop on the verse, takes it down the right side, drives the layup, no good. Rebounded by Pocola. Double teamed by Dale. She gets away with the dribble. Lane Witt in the chase. Knocks the ball around and picks it up. Picks it up off the dribble, tries to get it into Faith. Faith struggling for it with Pocola. Pocola comes up with it. Down the right side. Kinsey Gill on the stop, and Pocola has to reset up to the top with number 10. Into the interior, and a strip by Brooklyn Rutledge. Way forward to Kinsey Gill. She pulls up with tube jumper. No good. Rebounded by Pocola. Driving back to the left side, up to 10. Who's 10? Any idea who 10 is? Cross court to 25 for an easy 2. That was Smith. Number 25. They got the easy 2 right there. 3 by Kinsey Gill, and that's good. That was a nice little bring down. Faith to Kinsey for the 3. Back into man-to-man here. 10-8 right now, Dale, with 2:35 left in the first quarter. They break the press with passing. Nice over the top of us passing, just like they did earlier. If we can ever get a hand on that, it really slows them down. But Dale recovered it good into the defense. They work it inside to number 25. She turns around and puts it in against contact. Smith drops it. 2 points for him. 10-10, tying it up. Back into this spread out offense against this 1-3-1. We're going to pass it around and try to get a movement. Skip pass over a lane. Over to Kinsey Gill for the 3. And it's way over. Dan got a hand on it, but Pocola picked it up. Bring it down the left side. Kind of wide open. Faith needs to step up to the 2, and she does. No good. Kinsey Gill gets the rebound. Driving it down the right side hard against 32. Chitwood pulls up jumper, and it's good for 2. 12-10 now, Dale leading. Inbound by Pocola. Over to 23, Scott. Drives it and then gets a cross-court pass, 25, then a long pass. Kinsey Gill can't get a hand on it. Scrambling little bucket, goes down. Brooklyn Rutledge, I think, is going to get called for the foul on that one. She got over there just a little too late and didn't have her feet set. She's going to get the blocking foul. 12 for Pocola. Number 00, Chitwood, will be shooting the 1. And drops it for a Pocola lead. That's about the 5th lead change we've had this quarter. Dale girls need to, nice drive by Dana Lane down the right side. Then skip pass up to Faith. Faith for the 3. No good, and Pocola rebounds. We haven't gotten too many second shots against these big, tall girls. Drives the right side, shoots the layup, no good. Rebound by Brooklyn, far forward to Dannon with a wide open layup. Hesitates and gets the 2. Ball inbound by Smith from Pocola into number 10. 10 over to 23, Scott. Scott tries to bring it up the left side. Dannon's got her stopped and double teamed by Lane. Gets a 10-second call on Pocola. Dale's ball. Nice forced turnover right there. They're doing a good job of trying to slow him down. Got to do a little bit better job of recovering right now. All that Pocola has had is wide open 2 shots down underneath when we haven't quite recovered on defense. 3 by Dannon off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Faith. Nicely done over to Kinsey Gill. Back over to Dannon. She drives the right side. Kicks out to Brooklyn for the 3. And it's good. That's with 28 seconds left. Nice little ball movement there by Dale. Double team at the front. They're bringing it down the middle. Need a stop here. And get it. Gonna have them set up with 16 seconds left. 17-13 Dale leads. Gets an interior pass, a drive, and a layup. Gonna have to bring weak side help to stop that kind of noise right there. That's the only thing that they've been scoring on us. Brooklyn drives and answers with a 2-point with 1 second left in the quarter. Nice job by the Lady Pirates to stop not worry about that one and get on down the court and score another two. 19-15 after the first. I don't think we're that used to a tall team because they've been passing over the top of us to get those wide open layups. We'll see if Coach Smith gets them to make adjustments second quarter, or if we'll have to go into the half before we make those adjustments. Right now, Dale leads 19-15 after the first quarter. And a fast-paced first quarter. If they aren't deep, they're going to be in trouble with conditioning by the end of this.
Hey, my dad's here. Is there a ring by you? Okay.
And we've kind of seen that all year long. Dale does a good job of rotating in and out and getting new girls in. In fact, they've got a new 5 in now, except for Kinsey Gill. No, they do have a new 5 in. Mackenzie Herman, Emmy Eidelman, Ju Shirey, and Esther and Maya Miller are in to start the second quarter. So they were getting the first 5 a little bit of a rest. And Pocola has their same 5 out there. So like we've seen all year long, Dale does a good job of trying to out-condition the girls and out-depth some of these teams. Pocola stuck with it on the outside, works it to the high post. She drives down the left side against Ju Shirey, scores 2. Maya Miller inbound to Mackenzie Herman. Far forward, not quite high enough. The pass was to Emmy Eidelman, but Cole picks it up. Number 10 drives the left side, pulls up, doesn't like it. Over to 23. That's Scott. Back over to, that's 23 Scott. Pulls it out. Over to Chitwood. Chitwood off the 10. Tries the middle drive. Gets it down to the low post. Up and over, and rebounded by Emmy Eidelman. Far forward to Anna Esther. She gets a shot off, but it's no good. A little bit of hand on the ball or contact threw that shot off. Pocola rebounds, brings it back down. This is a fast-paced game. I don't know if how long Pocola's going to have gas. Up and over the top against Ju Shirey. She's a little bit outmatched from a height perspective and picks up her first foul. Team's 5th. That was 32 Chitwood. She does a good job of catching it high and trying to keep it high, bringing it down inside. First one off to the right. Actually, not a bad foul with 10 players on the floor. We've seen them hit every single one of those little easy, wide-open layups, but they've struggled a little bit on the free throw line, so might help us out here. 19-17 Dale right now. Second one no good on the left. Maya Miller with the rebound up to Kinsey Herman. Brings it up the left side. Into the high post, Anna Hester. Over to Ju Shirey at the short corner. She's jumped, shoots it for 2, little jumper, and hits it. 21-17 Dale. They inbound against this man-to-man. Man-to-man's not as tough up front with Anna Hester on 25. I don't know about that little mismatch there. But Mackenzie Herman does a great job up against 10, turns her and keeps her away from the drive. She likes to drive and try to dump it down low to one of those big posts. They're in a little 1-4 offense here. Looks like they're going to keep it around the high post and drop the low posts in there. Confuse the middle. Turn shot, no good. Rebounded, toughly rebounded by Emily Eidelman. And she picks up the foul with it too. Gets great position and then picks up a foul against, let's see here in a minute who they charged it to. 23, Scott picks up her second foul, team's 3rd foul. It's 2 of the 3 for Scott, and she's been a key player on their offense and defense, getting the ball against us. Into Maya Miller high post, and she shoots a little 2 jumper. It's good. 23-17 Dale. Inbounded again against this man-to-man. Going to single team 23. That's Scott bringing the ball up. Now double into Herman. Over to 10. Switch. And out to the corner. Chitwood. Back up to number 10 on the right side. Lobs it into the low post. And going to get a foul call, not a walk call. Emmy Eidelman is just going to get charged for the push on that one. Thought she did a good job defensively, but just kind of backed into her a little bit maybe after she caught the ball. Yeah. It could have gone either way right there, but they called the contact first. Pocola inbounds underneath into 32 Chitwood. Tough defense by Ju Shirey. Over to 23 Scott. Drives it down to the corner, back to Chitwood. Chitwood for the three. No good. Rebounded by Emmy Eidelman. Looks to pass ahead, but decides against it. Over to Mackenzie Herman. Drives the middle. Over to Drew Shirey in the corner, up to Maya Miller. Maya takes a little dribble step over to Anna Hester in the corner, and she hits a two. Pull-up two jumpers have really working for us. This crew right here has done a good job with those pull-up two jumpers, moving the ball around, breaking down that 1-3-1, and getting those little gap shots. 25-17 Dale right now with about 5:18 left in the second quarter. I'm telling you what, right now, this equipment failure is really bugging me because I like talking to Jordan, and I know he wants to, he's got a lot of great insights and inputs into this, and I think we work better together as a team. So it kind of leaves me stunned and silent at times because he knows these girls and he's watching them play for a long time. He gets really excited sometimes, which doesn't bother me at all, but he worries about over the microphone something. So here we go, back into the second quarter. That was a timeout by Pocola, I believe, wasn't it? Timeout by Pocola? No. I think it was full timeout by Pocola. Try to stop the bleeding a little, I think. Yeah, and we've got him rushed. I think he wants to keep Scott fresh. I think he's probably a little worried about her. Because like you said, there's only, we got 2 on the bench. Yeah, there's only 2 on the bench, and one of them is now going to be Scott, isn't it? No. 10, 11, and can't tell. Inbound to 10 from Pocola. Over to 23, Scott. Brings it up over to 25. Smith over to Cheatwood, back to 25. And she gets a charge call. Nice. Dale rotated out the 5 that was out there for the first beginning 5. And that was a nice foot set by Faith to pick up the charge. Fouls charged to 25 Smith, her first, their team 4th. They've backed up into a man now. So Pocola's made some adjustments and got an illegal screen on Brooklyn Rutledge. So it'll be Pocola's ball. They won't get it for this. Yeah, it's her 3rd. Brooklyn Rutledge is 3rd, and Amy Eidelman will check in for her. That also puts Pocola in the 1-on-1 bonus on the next defensive foul. Inbound to 10, struggles to control it, double teamed. Wicked pass that happens to land in the hands of Pocola. Down, good defense by Kinsey Gill, driving it up the right side. Lane with a little pull-up too. No good, Pocola pulls it down. Over to 10, up to 23. Dannon tries to pick, gets a hand on it, and then goes off Cole's hand. Going to be Dale's ball. Nice job by Dannon Lane right there. Inbound by Faith into Lane Witt. That's my assumption. We might go to the corner, but no, Elaine's going to take it and set it up. 4:30 left in the quarter. Drives the right side over to Kinsey Gill. Off badly to the right. Rebounded by Dannon Lane. Back into Emmy Eidelman. Nice job by Dannon on second effort. Over to Lane. Witt drives the right side up to Kinsey Gill. Doesn't like it back to Elaine. She looks at it, nothing happening. To McKenzie, over to Emmy Eidelman for the 3. And in and out. Dannon Lane gets a hand on it. Ties it. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball prior to the out of bounds. Jump ball going to be Dale's, I think. No, excuse me, Pocola's ball. Nope, there's some confusion on the floor even. It is going to be Dale's ball, inbounding from out of bounds. Over to Dannon Lane for a quick 3. It's good. And back into the press they go. 28-17. Dale's starting to pull away now. I think, like we talked about, some of the conditioning is taken into effect. Long lobby pass to 10. Dannon Lane runs her down. Kinsey Gill picks her up. Nobody catches number 0-0 though. And a nice little over-the-top pass for an easy 2 bucket from them. 0-0 Cheatwood. Over to Kinsey Gill underneath. She doesn't like it. Big skip pass to Amy Eidelman for the 3. It's good. 31-19 Dale. 25, Smith inbound to 10. Off of her foot. random throw out of bounds. It's going to be Dale's ball. Now some of that conditioning and that scrambling is really starting to come into play. Jordan's over here making motions up, smiling ear to ear because he knew it was going to happen. This tough lady defense that we have seen nonstop just wears you out after a while. And already mid-second quarter, Pocola's looking a little bit draggy. Kinsey Gill from the top. Big skip pass to Emmy. Over to three by Elaine Witt, and rebounded by Pocola. Driven hard up the right side. Dale's doing a good job of keeping pressure on them and keeping them in scramble. Kinsey Gill just all over number 10. Making her work and dribble. Over to Scott. Tries to drive the middle and gets, Janet Lane gets a hand on her. Tried to punch the ball out, but catches her with the hand. It's going to be her second, I believe. Yep. Her second teammate. They'll be in the 1-on-1 now. Kinsey Gill is replaced by Mackenzie Herman. As Scott, it's their first of the 1-on-1. 31-20 Dale. Second one's up and good. Dale inbounds to Elaine. She brings it down the right side. Big pass to Emmy Eidelman. 3. And off the front iron, Pocola rebounds over to 10. Drives hard. Big Euro step. Nothing happening on the layup. And Emmy Eidelman gets great position on the rebound and picks up a foul. An easy push foul on number 25, Smith. That's their 6th team foul and Smith's second personal. Faith into Elaine Witt. 2:30 left in the quarter. Elaine drives the right side over to Mackenzie Herman. Into this Pocola man-to-man who's really confused with standard spin play. Nice spin by Elaine Witt. Drive, and it's an easy 2 against Scott. Inbound to Scott. She takes it down the left side against Dana Lane. Double teamed by Elaine Witt. Goes around, almost picks it, but gets a cheap little foul, I thought. Okay, stepped out and had her hand on it. Not a foul then. Just out of bounds when she picked the ball. Pocola's ball, inbounding to 32, Chitwood. Back up to 10. At the point, Elaine Witt covering her up. Over to Scott. Tries to drive, nothing happening. 2-11, and way deep 3 by Pocola. Rebounded by Dana Lane, good position. Looking to pass it forward. Doesn't like anything. Tries to drive, then up to Mackenzie. Back over to Emmy Eidelman at the top of the key for 3. A little short. Rebounded by Pocola. Number 11, Coons. Up to 23, Scott. Tries to drive. Gets stopped by Dana Lane. Back to the high post. High post shot. And it's good for 2. Number 11, Coons. Inbound, Elaine Witt brings the ball down. 33-23, Dale. Over to the corner, Emmy Eidelman. She drives the baseline, shoots a little 2, and scores. Inbound for Pocola into number 10. Back over to 25. That's Smith up to Scott, who puts it out to Chitwood for the big long 3. A wide open 3, and it's good. First one they've hit. First one we've haven't had that much time to think about, though. And Dana Lane answers immediately with her own 3. She says, we can do this too, and I can do it contested. Pocola back in, bounding, and Dale's working him hard. Emmy Eidelman tries to pick the ball. Not sure I like that foul at all. We kind of had him at about a 7-second call. I think I'd rather see us just contain him and try to get that. We've gotten 2 10-second calls on him right there, and that foul hurts. Now we have Emmy with 3 and Brooke with 3. Our 2 kind of power guard forwards. They get to everywhere. That's for sure. They move around and they get it everywhere. Well, they hit one. So 32 seconds left in the half. 38-26. We're still leading by 12. Over to Mackenzie Herman. Back over to Dana Lane. She drives the right side. Pulls up jumper. No good. Maya Miller rebounds, but can't get it to anybody. She's kind of pushed out of bounds, and the ball goes out of bounds. Pocola's ball inbound with 20 seconds left. Anna Hester is in as well. Maya Miller and Anna Hester came in on that last rotation. The inbound to air. Elaine Witt picks it up for an easy scoop and two. Oh, misses it, but gets her own rebound and resets it. Back into Maya Miller for the right side. Jumper, no good, over the top. Pocola rebounds with 9 seconds left. Elaine Witt working her. Dana Lane, gets passed by. Over the top, but nobody there. Stuffed, grabbed, but the shot, oh my goodness, they're gonna count that shot. I felt like she didn't get it out of her hands before the buzzer, but the ref right there, I guess, was looking at the scoreboard and decides it's good. 38-28, your Dale Lady Pirates at the half. Join us back here in about 10 minutes and after the halftime. I gotta hit you.
Tuck, 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 tuck. Tuck, 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 tuck. Tuck, tuck. Tuck, tuck. Tuck, tuck. This headset's messing with me, so you don't know what happened to the second one, do you? I mean, I know it broke, but I think Ty had it. It's going okay. It is what it is. Like, we're always, every game's going to have a little bit of technical difficulties. This one's pretty good. They got a nice setup. It seems to be running out pretty good, so people will be happy with it.
Go win it. Bring it home.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do this or not. You can't hear any feedback, but your voice comes through.
Okay. Somebody said they heard me for like a second.
Yeah. Your voice is coming through. I've got your voice coming through, put it down. And go loud. I've got you loud. I've softened me up a little bit. All right, here we are into your third period. Dale leads 38-28, and we have Jordan with us, but he's got headphones that he can't
Maybe
quite
a little
hear us.
faint,
Yeah. Oh, I can hear you good. Nice. So got some of those straightened out. 5-second call for a lane width there. Did a great job on defense. I'm telling you, Jordan, this Lady Pirate defense, I don't think there's anything like in the state that I've seen, especially in 2A, 3A, 4A ball. All right, Dale Lady Pirates working the ball around up to Faith. They're trying this little dribble drive to the middle, trying to break up the defense, and Lane Witt does a nice job of turning sideways and actually getting it in. We lost our scoreboard there for a second, but we'll get it up and going here in a minute. 40-28 right now. And I think she stepped across the line. I don't think it was a 5-second call. I think she actually stepped on the line. So violation, lane violation there. Dale Pirates get it right back. Inbound and underneath. Into Dannon. She pulls it up to the top. Pocola's stuck with this man-to-man after the 1-3-1. Elaine Witt for the 3, and it's good. Pocola's stuck with this man-to-man after that 1-3-1. Kind of got broken down with the ball movement that we saw, and it was wearing him out. Pocola inbounds it, brings it down the right side. Double teamed, long cross-court pass to nobody. Out of bounds, Dale's ball. 43-28, Dale. Timeout, Pocola. It's going to be a half. Pocola didn't quite get regrouped, I think, at the halftime there. And as always, Eric Smith made some great halftime adjustments to really make a difference there.
I want to bring you some scores from around 5-2A. We have Silo up on number 3. That's number 5 up on number 3, 17-11 in the third quarter. We have Howe beating Hartshorn 36-22. That's number 2 versus number 6. And we also have Hooker down by 4 at number 4 Ampol. So Silo and Latagame looks like it's brewing an upset. Hopefully. Which
side will we be getting into in the state? Do you know? If
we're on the very top line.
Okay. Up against who's?
It kind of depends on the losers.
Okay.
They won't be on the same side as we are.
Right. It'll be the consolation bracket. That's right. Yeah.
Lowest seeded consolation.
Yeah. Lowest seeded consolation. Mackenzie Gill for the 3. No good. Pocola rebounds and has been rebounding most of the game. I have not seen Dale girls get too many second shots except at the very end of the half right there when Pocola was really wore out. And we're working them hard, getting them to dribble around. Little drift pass into the low post, doesn't like it, back up to the top of the key. 3-point shot by number 10, no good. Rebounded by Danny Lane. Up the right side, hard to Brooklyn Rutledge. She Euro steps across the girl, no good. Rebounded by number 10. Pocola pushes hard. 3-on-2 right now. Pocola, she tries to dump it into the low post, nothing happening. Elaine gets a hand on it but doesn't catch it and bring it in. Scott brings it to the front, little jumper, and it's good. Scott's been their primary offensive girl. 3 by Elaine, no good. In and out, Pocola rebounds. And 10 has been their primary handle of the ball, too. She drives it down into the low post. That's their signature move every single time. Drives down into the low post. We did a good job of stopping that 2 or 3 times, but we kind of got sucked into that lane draw right there and gave him an easy bucket. Over to Mackenzie Gill in the corner for the 3. No good. Brooklyn rebounds, puts it up for 2. No good, and Pocola rebounds. Brings it down and pushes hard. 3-on-1, unfortunately. And Kinsey Gill does a great job of getting back there, but gets over-rebounded. And the 2, 0 Chitwood, has been living off of that weak side block. Pushed hard by Brooklyn, and she gets a little 2. And a timeout for Coach Eric Smith. He's going to put a half timeout, talk to his girls about that little up and over, down the lane, up and over drift pass into the low block.
Trouble converting that tonight. She's usually really smooth with that move. A lot of people think it's a walk, but it's a really good long step.
Yeah, no, she does a good job with it. 45-34 right now. Dale leads. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. I had to turn the camera mic off because the girls were over there talking smack all the time, so. I said I had to turn the camera mic off because the girls were over there talking smack all the time, so we didn't want everybody out there.
My opposing boys team.
Well, I hope all of you guys at home have been enjoying this. We plan on this being our final 2 games, Jordan, because if we pull them both off today, state tournament will use NFHS.
NFHS, yeah. The easiest thing for you to do would probably be just to subscribe for a month, for 3 days really, and just pay your $10.95, and you can watch any game you want to at state anytime.
Good call. A month is probably only, $3-4, probably not a whole lot for the.
$10.95.
Okay.
But if you're paying $10 a game anyway.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it's
that's right. That's right. You are absolutely, and they kick you out on every state game, so you have to pay for the
There will
boys
be a
and the
little
girls.
a little bit more of a capacity there, thank goodness. But
Well, there's a foul there by
Kinsey
Kinsey Gill, and Scott's going to go to the line and probably knock down 2. She does. Back out quick to Elaine Witt down the middle for Dale. Drives the middle, doesn't like it. Kick out to Kinsey Gill and pulls up the middle 2, no good. Brooklyn gets 2 hands on it and out of bounds. Pocola's ball. In man full court, looks like. Run a little crossing pattern to the corner. Back to a streaker down the middle, number 10. Quick over to Scott, steps across Elaine for a little 2. Back into Elaine Witt, long pass to Kinsey Gill, pulls it out, doesn't like it. Skip past to Dana Lane for a 3, drives around the girl, picks it up and gets a foul on that. That was a nice heads-up play by Dan Lane and Kinsey Gill. Dan Lane just saw the girl charging her and decided to drive around her. First real interior drives we've been getting. Each team has 1 team foul. That was 11, her first. Coons' first personal foul. We've got their big girl sitting and resting, which should help us a little bit to keep her off that low post. Dannon hits both of them with a roll in on the second one and brings us to 46-38. Inbound to number 10. She's looking for a little help. She wants to take a one-on-one and then up to Scott, who brings it across the half court back to 10. Sets it up at the top with Scott. Over to 10. Back out to Chitwood. Big, tall girl. Over to 11 on the high post. Down low into Scott. Turnaround 2. Good. Little flex cut right there. Got us off guards. Lane Witt drives hard down the middle. Euro steps across and answers immediately with 2. Ball pressure into 10. Elaine's got her one-on-one. Turns her once. And she comes across the half court. Standing a man-to-man. 10's working hard up the top, nothing happening. Over to Chitwood. Over to Scott. Scott tries to drive Dan and out to 10 in the corner. Looking for the low post, but nothing there. Drives the middle, turns around, spins. 2-shot, no good. Brooklyn Rutledge rebounds. Up forward hard to Dan and over to Gill. Wide open 2, and it's good. Bringing us 50-40 with 3:18 left in the third. Giving up a little bit of, yeah, that's what we need right there. We've given a little bit of ground up, not tons, but a little bit of ground this quarter. 10's settled into this game and this rhythm, and really, nice forward pass from Brooklyn to Kinsey. Blocked by Chitwood down low. Great second effort, and we're going to see another 5 come in for Dale with 2:58 left. Their point guard, number 10, has really settled into Elaine Witt with that pressure, and I think we got her a lot to pass it off in the first half, and she's really just decided to continue to bring the ball down and look for good opportunities.
Pocola coach will call a 30-second timeout or a second 5. We'll check into the ball game, give the first time a bit of a breather. But it's about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lady Pirates not looking the sharpest on the defensive end, but kind of staying steady on the offensive end, luckily.
We've always had a little bit of that third quarter letdown, even though there's good adjustments. I think it takes them to get back into. You ever notice the very first of the game and the very first part of the third quarter, there's this kind of like getting your feet back under you for the Lady Pirates. But when they get going, man, they roll.
Second half can give us a good minutes off the bench. Maintain the lead, if not build upon it.
And they have all year long. They've done a great job of doing just as well, if not sometimes better than the first 5 out there. He's got a solid 10 players. Coach Eric has developed some good girl. Inbounds from McKenzie and into Anna Hester. Easy 2 bucket, and it's good.
Good field position.
They're not used to that height out there from Dale, and they got sealed up quick. Inbound by Pocola to Chitwood, 32. She tries to bring it down against Jushiri, and oh my goodness. Jushiri got two hands on her and gets the call, gets the foul call for that, and she did.
I can see us get a stop here, maybe get another bucket, extend that lead, and just build upon it from there.
Ju's second foul, personal foul, and our second team foul for the half. It would be nice. 52-40 right now, Dale. Anna Hester working the ball up top against Smith. She hands it off to 10. Picked up by Herman. Over to Scott, who's picked up by Emmy. Out to Smith, back over to 10. Up to Chitwood, over to Smith. Back up to Scott, who drives the right side. Doesn't like it. Skip passes to Chitwood for the three. It's good. It's a good closeout by Jushire, but not over the top. Oh, nice pass over the top to Emmy, and she gets nailed, almost drops the layup. She'll be lining up for two. That was Chitwood, I think, that fouled. Her first, oh my goodness. Puts them both in, 54-43, Dale. Pocola inbounds, drives hard up the middle against Herman. Over to Chitwood, back over to Scott. Skip pass to Scott, picked up on Maya, pulls up for the two, no good, gets her own rebound, drives the corner, and misses again, gets her own rebound again, puts it up, and that one's good. Can't let her have three shots out of Dale. Inbound quickly to Herman. She skip passes to Emmy in that baseline, drives it, and then Amy picks up a charge. Oh my goodness. Pocola gets there, sets their feet, and Emmy was scrambling to control the ball and couldn't pull herself up in time. 54-45, Dale, Lady Pirates. Inbound by Pocola. Driving down the left side, crossover. Resets it at the middle, into Scott. Scott looking up, see what's happening. Over to Smith. Smith to 10, and up to Chitwood on the top for the three, and it's good. Maya inbound to and the first five look like they're lining up to come back in. Emmy Eidelman for the three, answers it quickly. That's what Dale has done nicely all year long. Sometimes we'll give up the three, and that wasn't giving up. Emmy Eidelman was out there with her hand in her face. The girl hits it, so we go out there and answer quickly.
Emmy's got to be careful. She's got 4 fouls.
Emmy Eidelman picked up her fourth with that charge foul. And we got the first five back in with 1 minute left in the third quarter. 57-48 Dale right now. That was a very, very timely three, I will say that.
Yeah.
We needed that one badly. It was getting a little too close for comfort. We've led comfortably by at least 9 or 10 since about mid first quarter, late first quarter. And Pocola did a good job.
We're giving them too many chances on those. Usually we're really good about, getting shots and getting our rebounds, but tonight we're just kind of giving them chance after chance after chance. So we'll see if they get it going into the third and the start of the fourth.
Yeah, I think some of that, honestly, has been due a little bit on that one. Emmy having 4 fouls, being a little hesitant, and Brooklyn's still scrambling to get the rebound, but she knows she's got 3 as well. We need some of the other girls to step up and really put a body on somebody to stop the fouls, or stop the rebounds, excuse me. It'll be Pocola's ball inbounding on the baseline, up against man, full court pressure here. With 1:07 left in the third period. 57-48 Dale. And they inbound to Scott. Back, she dribbles around, up against Dannon. Dannon gets off to her right side, over to 10. Comes off of Scott, back over to Scott. She drives the right side, gets the advantage, misses the shot, and Kinsey Gill fights it to get it and rebounds, brings it up the left side toughly. Over to Elaine Witt, back out to Dannon. Dannon drives the middle. Pull-up jumper, 2, no good. Rebounded by Pocola. Number 10, outlets it to Chitwood. Chitwood up against Brooklyn. And double teamed now by Mackenzie McGill with the strip. She takes it down the left side for the layup. Oh, pull up, and gets fouled by number 11, Coons. Coons grabbed her from behind. She did a good job with that pull up. I think Chitwood was just waiting to knock that one out of bounds. Yeah, so she'll be shooting 2 from the line. 57-48. Can get us back up ahead of 10, leading by 10. Knocks down the first one.
That's for a double-digit game again.
Yes. This is the second one, taking us to 11 ahead. Pocola inbounds the 10. Back to Scott. Scott drives Dan into the side, swings her back to the middle, and gets across the half court. Inbound to the high post. Nothing happening. She passes out of bounds, but Dale got a hand on it. Dannon tries to recover it, does not make it before it gets out of bounds. It'll be Pocola's ball. Kind of hit hard into that match. Hopefully didn't jam a finger too bad. Pocola inbounds to Scott. Scott drives around, pull-up jumper for 2, and it's good. Faith in that. Lane. Lane driving hard. Long pass to Dannon. Dannon doesn't like it, pulls back out to Lane, and time is up in the third quarter. They were trying for that quick 2, which I appreciate. End of the third, 59-50 Dale. Lady Pirates leading the Pocola Indians. I guess area tournaments now, 2, 3, 4, 8, area and above are going to be a 3-man crew. I hadn't seen that before, so that's good to see. That's good to see because I think that's the right call, especially in the boys' game when it gets as fast as it has been getting. Although this girls' game has been back and forth and back and forth, it is up and down.
Kind of, let them hang around a little bit, but let's see if we can pull away for good in the fourth quarter and leave no doubt. Not that it's terribly close, but close, too close for the usual line.
Yeah. And this is a pretty high-scoring game. They've been up and down this court quite a bit. I think conditioning is going to start to show on Pocola here. Well, it'll be Dale's inbound at the half court to start the fourth quarter into Lane. Witt brings the ball up. Pocola in a little man. Big screen. Oh. Backstep by Dannon, no good. Kick the ball, Dale's ball. Pocola got a leg on it, it looks like. Lane Witt will be inbounding it. Little screen play, but nothing happening, so back out to Faith, who sets it up to Kinsey Gill over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back to Kinsey. Back over to Lane. Lane drives it back out to Kinsey. Kinsey drives, doesn't like it. Back to Brooklyn in the short corner, who drives it, doesn't like it out to the lane at the point. Drives the right side, tries the layup, and scores, 2. Nice, good contact shot there by Elaine Witt, and she has really come on into this season.
I believe with that bucket, that put Elaine at 1,001 career points.
Oh, busted the 1,000 mark. Well, good job, Elaine Witt. Congratulations. Out to Scott, who pulls up for the little 2, no good. Dan Lane gets the rebound, pushes hard up the right side. Got 2 ahead of her, but those big girls, continues to drive, gets a 2, but doesn't quite capitalize on the layup. Rebounded by Pocola off the left side, crossover to the middle. Pull-up jumper for 3.
Another rebound by Dannon.
Dannon pulls the rebound, then gets the long pass up to Brooklyn for the 2, and it's good. She couldn't make that.
Talking about pulling away right here.
Yeah, she couldn't make that cross-court pass across those big Pocola girls, but she can make it down the line, which was smart of Brooklyn to run that line that time.
Yeah, if you notice her hand is something get on their hips a little bit. Hopefully they're weighing them down slowly.
Yep. Inbound by Pocola. Scott brings it all the way down out to 10, resets it. Over to Scott. My guess is she'll try to drive with a pull-up jumper too.
Yeah.
At some point today. Oh, double zeros back in for Pocola. Scott, the other Chitwood. Chitwood to Chitwood. Bobbled off the foot. Faith picks it up. Takes it down the left side. Doesn't like it. Resets it out to Brooklyn. Over to Lane. Lane's kind of holding it up top as we set up a play. Drives it. Back cut by Dannon. For the two. No good. Rebounded by Pocola. Cole brings it up into Chitwood, the bigger, over to Scott, drives the right side, out to 10 for the three, no good. Rebounded by Faith, nicely rebounded by Faith. Up to Lane Witt. Lane Witt down the right side, over to Kinsey Gill. Kinsey Gill drives it up to Faith. Faith over to Brooklyn for the three, and it's good. Taking us to 66-50. This is exactly what you were talking about, Jordan. This is the separation that we were looking for, especially with, I think, conditioning. You're seeing Pocola really start to drag a little bit. Drive by number 10.
Both Rutland fouls.
That's 66-15. Brooklyn gets her fourth foul now. So we have Emmy Eidelman and Brooklyn both with 4 fouls. But only 4:55. Get a 5-second call. They can't find anybody to pass it into, which I find unbelievable. Size differential that we have.
Yeah.
Kinsey Gill over there looking really tall against that 6-footer. Inbound to Lane Witt, who brings the ball down. She's going to hold it just a little bit. 4:45 left. And I think we're going to be satisfied with winning by about 16. Drives the right side over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn up to Kinsey. And up to Lane. I think we're going to look for nothing but layups and good shots right here. Wide open shots, yeah, fouls. Lane Witt drives the right side. Kick over to Kinsey Gill. Nice kick over to Kinsey Gill for an easy two. 68-50. Staying in the full court man. Inbound to 10. Lane Witt works her right and left. She brings it down the right side. Kick out to Smith. Picked up by Brooklyn, who has 4 fouls, remember. Over to 10. Yeah, she thought about it, which was a good thinking because she really does have 4. Inside to Chitwood. Out to Scott for the three. No good. Faith gets great position and gets a foul call on Coons, probably her second.
Good job by Faith. They're in good position, real good position.
She's been our primary rebounder this second half. Apparently you're all exploding. Looks like a full timeout by Pocola.
Update you on some scores from the rest of Class 2A. Hooker's on top of number 4 Ampo. Ampo just took the lead, 31-30.
Ooh, tough game there.
Hartshorn is getting beat by Howe, 57-35. And Silo is up on Latta in the fourth quarter, 26-15.
Wow, what a low scoring game. That's a defensive battle there, 26-15.
Again, we want to congratulate Elaine Witt on reaching a milestone, 1,000 points.
Lane Witt just
picked at 1,001 right now.
Just picked up her 1,000 point, got the 1,000 point club. Congrats to her. That is a major milestone in high school basketball. I'll tell you that right now. Dannon's getting very
Again, that's something a lot of people only dream of.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's a big
She's
milestone.
been a huge part of Lady Pirates program this past 4 years, starting as a freshman. Hopefully we can end this career of hers with a long-awaited go ball.
All right, Faith inbounds it to Elaine. Speaking of Elaine, over to Kinsey Gill, who's getting. Cola's got back into their 1-3-1 trap. Oh, I don't know about that. Cola's foot was out of bounds and was touching our man. Typically that's a call, but I guess they didn't. Threw it away, and Cola gets the ball back. Pass off to 33, brand new in the game. Riggs, I haven't seen her yet. She scrambles for the ball, and Faith ties it up. Nice job right there. They quickly pull her out for Ellison. Oh no, Scott. Scott checks out. 3:15 left, 68-50 Dale Lady Pirates. Pocola's ball.
We are 3 minutes and 15 seconds away from a ticket being pledged to the big house.
Pocola at the top of the key, over to the right side.
Good thing about Pocola is they'll get another chance to come back tomorrow.
Do you think they've got the chance of beating at the consolation level?
Yeah, the team they'll play is the team we played in the regional finals last week.
Okay.
Fairland.
Yeah, I think they'll have a real chance of getting back into the state then, because I think they deserve it. They have played hard
They are
all.
for such short numbers. It's kind of unreal how hard they play.
Yeah, and man, they've got some length. I think if we don't play so well, we just do a good job of passing the ball, looking ahead.
Wearing people down. That's the name of the game.
Yep.
Right now.
Well, Pocola inbounds it, out past the 3. 2:47 left in this game. 22 Riggs gets it inside to 33. Looks like he cleared his bench and he's playing everybody right now. Tries to pass it into Chitwood, no good. Dale's ball.
Yeah, Pocola is a pretty good athletic school. I know they were in the state semifinals in softball as well, so have some good athletes over there in far eastern Oklahoma, almost to Arkansas. You go to Pocola, their casinos, you can spit and be in Arkansas.
Faith for the 3, and it's good.
That might have been the dagger.
Yeah, and we got other 5 getting ready to check in, it looks like, with 2:14 left in the game. 71-50 Dale Lady Pirates. Chitwood's got the ball. Over to 33 Riggs. She drives the right side, pulls it up. Double team, back to Chitwood. Cross court pass to 22, yeah, Ellison. And out of bounds.
We are a minute 54 away from Oklahoma City.
And that'll probably be it for your start, the first 5 anyway, because we've got this 7-5 who's done just as good of a job coming back in.
Really give our first 5 a chance to catch their breath and, reset.
Recover and be able to have some legs for that final go. Emmy Eidelman out to Drew Shirey. Drew Shirey gets blocked at the 3. Maya picks it up, back out to Emmy for the 3, and it's good. Pocola inbounds, brings it down the left side. Up against Anna Hester.
Minute 26 to go.
Gets screened off, good switch by Drew Shirey. Over to 33 Riggs. Out to Smith, excuse me. Oh, got an illegal screen maybe?
Hold on, Emmy. That's on Emmy with their fifth.
Oh, yep, got a hold on Dale. Emmy Eidelman, no, it was on Kinsey Herman, but Emmy Eidelman comes out of the game. Anna Bell comes in for her. Addie Bell, excuse me, Addie Bell. Pass out to 22. Ellison, she takes a little jumper, no good. Anna Hester rebounds forwards to Mackenzie Herman. A little bit of a dangerous pass. She dribbles around one defender. Skip pass to Drew Shirey. Drew Shirey dribbles down, back over to Mackenzie Herman. Into the corner, Addie Bell gets tied up against double team. Gets double teamed and tied up. It'll be Dale's ball, I believe, yeah. Maya Miller bringing it out. 46 seconds left, 74-50. Into Anna Hester. Drives the right side, gets control problems. Maya Miller gets blocked out of bounds. It'll be Dale's ball, inbounded underneath. Man, that big girl Chitwood, she is all over the place with those arms.
I think we're gonna have to. Everyone's gonna declare out.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna. What's the scope of basketball today? Everybody out, everybody back in, or whoever's coming back in.
The last couple of times they've let us stay just because we were playing right after.
Yeah, we 7:14. We will not start this game until 8 o'clock. So you guys will have to reload your Squirtle Dale Pirates TV. Join us about 5-10 minutes to 8. We should be up and going. Addie Bell with a turnaround jumper gets fouled and will be on the line, shooting 2. So just reload your Squirtle right before 8, and that's when we'll have the boys game versus Union? Oklahoma Union. Oklahoma Union. So we'll be
Northern Oklahoma.
Addie Bell a little off on the right on her first one. Second shot off to the right as well. No good. Pocola brings the ball down. Swings it out. And 10 seconds left in the game. 9. 5 seconds. I don't think Pocola's going to try it out. I think they're going to just leave it as is. And ball out of bounds into the game. Your Dale Lady Pirates check their ticket with a final score 74-50 over Pocola. So they will be entering the winner's bracket of the state championship on Friday, I believe. Silo upset Latta 29-15 as a final. Oh my goodness gracious. Silo, what a defensive game. Silo upsets Latta 29-15. Amber Polk and Hooker are tied at 37 right now. Hartsoe and Howe is ahead quite a bit, 66-39. And Warner's beating Oklahoma Christian's beating Warner 52-49. We will catch you at 8 o'clock for the boys game. Thanks for joining us.